If there's one bad thing about doing this job, it's that you get to play around with the latest rifles and kit, and I have to say the latest thing that I've had to have a little play around with, I've been really impressed with, so much so I think I'm going to have one. Let me show you what it is. So this is the Brocock Ranger. This is a lovely full power compact air rifle. Now it's got an 11 shot magazine. It's also got 3 variable power settings on here. I've got it kitted out with a Helix, an Element Helix scope on here with a Sports Match single piece quick release mount, which keeps it even more compact because it means I can take the scope off, put it back on without losing zero. I've also got an Atlas bipod on there, and it comes supplied with a nice little compact moderator. Now another nice thing about this, as you can see, I've got an adapter on the back there. This is for a PARD 007 night vision unit, which I'm going to be using to record a bit of day footage, because it also records a very good colour day image. So the only downside to the PARDs, you do lose a bit of eye relief, but that's not such a problem with a stock like this because it's adjustable, so you can extend that right back, and that then increases your eye relief, so that kind of compensates for the PARD being on there. Anyway, let's go and see what it shoots. So I've made a little makeshift target here. It's about 1 inch square, bit of white paper. I'm just going to put that in the crack in the wall there. That'll give me something to aim at. So as you can see, nice little 3-shot group there. So that's about the size of my fingernail, not even that. Pretty much pellet on pellet, so you can't grumble with that. Right, so we've got a couple of shotgun cartridges there. Let's go back 30 yards and see how we get on. Well, as you can see from that, there's certainly not much wrong with this thing. This is the 2.2 version in 12 foot-pound or sub 12 foot-pound, but they also do a FAC version which does around about 18 to 20 foot-pound. Now, the only downside about these small compact rifles like this is they've also got a very small and compact air cylinder, which means your shot count isn't as high as what it would be with a standard larger size rifle. Now, this thing will probably give you 20 to 30 full power shots, so that's around about 3 magazines worth, 2 to 3 magazines worth of full power accurate shots. Now if you need any more than that, you can always carry a little buddy bottle or something and just top it up from that, which wouldn't be too much of a hardship. But to be quite honest, 20 or 30 shots as a hunting rifle, that's more than enough. So I think before I do anything too much, I'm going to have a quick walk around the barns here, because there's a few ferals still floating about, so I might get a shot at 1 or 2 of them. Well, that ferrule was about 35 yards, just sat up in the roof there, and I just dropped that with a neck shot. So they're a bit of a pain, these birds, though, because they just crap over everything in the barns. But that's one less to upset the farmer. All right, let's have a look, see what else we can find. Well, there we go, one rabbit, and he was just tucked up in the cover there. I actually came into this little bit of wood just because I saw a squirrel in one of the trees there, but that disappeared off down the hedgerow. But yeah, I just looked around with the thermal imager, and sure enough, there was a rabbit there. Here's something interesting. You can see here that deer have come through here. There's a tuft of fur on both strands of the barbed wire there, and we've got deer tracks here as well. These are roe deer that have gone through here. So coming in and out of the wood here. It's nice to see. Right, well, I think I'll head down to the corner here and hop over into the wood, see if there's any squirrels running around in there. You can see again where the deer have been through here as well. There's all deer slots down here, and there's fur on here, both strands again, so they've obviously gone through here, and you can see where they've then gone through the woods. So I think we'll follow their route. So it's really important to watch where you put your feet when you're walking through woodland, because if you step on any twigs or dry leaves and that, it's going to make so much noise and it will spook anything in this wood. So by carefully putting your heel down and then rolling forward onto the front of your foot, then you can move through the wood a lot quieter. So sneaking through that woods really paid off. Just up in front of me, about probably 30 yards, there's two roe deer just hunkered down on the edge of the field. Thermal binoculars are brilliant for this. When you're out in woodland, anything just stands out, anything living stands out so well in a thermal binocular. Yeah, it just pops out at you. I mean, there's no way, with a naked eye, there's no way I could see those deer there. And they're just moving off, as I thought it's the doe and the buck. So it's good to see them around. Right. Now they've moved off, I'll move on. Well, I'm surprised I've not seen any squirrels or pigeons, at least in this wood. There's usually a few around. It seems to be really quiet, but at least we've seen a couple of roe deer, so that's kind of made it worth a little hike. But I've got to say, this little Brocock Ranger though, what a lovely little rifle it is to carry around. You already know you've got it. It's such a lightweight, compact little gun. Yeah, I love it. I can see it's going to become part of my armoury. Well, how about this? Look, Mother Nature has set up a little shooting range for me. How could I resist that? Right, so field target conditions. Oh, that's the first one down. We've got a hostage situation now. Last one. This is 30 metres, by the way. Perfect. Happy with that. Right. Well, I've got to say, if there's nothing around to hunt, then a little bit of opportune plinking like that, it's just so much fun. Right. It's time to head back to the truck, have a look around the farmyard. There's not much here. Well, it's starting to get dark, so I think I'm going to call it a day for today, but I hope you enjoyed the little look at the Brocock Ranger, and certainly if you're in the market for a little compact gun to carry around, or perhaps if you're a gamekeeper or something similar and you're looking for a nice little accurate compact air rifle to just chuck behind the seat in the Land Rover for a bit of opportune pest control, then I'm sure the Brocock Ranger will tick all the boxes. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.
If you aren't a member of Basque, it's time to join now. Basque, looking after your sport, looking after you.